Good morning, children. Yes, we are talking about the final stage of atmosphere. This is the concluding part. The types of rainfall. On the basis of their origin, their way of how they occur, and rainfall, way they occur and origin, according to their attitude, it is classified into three categories. Three main types. So one is conventional rainfall, and orographic rainfall, and cyclonic rainfall. So we are talking about cyclonic rainfall. I already explained in the Zoom class. See, this is the conventional rainfall. When heat from surface to clouds, how it goes? When heat from surface to clouds, this type of rainfall takes place when moist air over the heated ground becomes warmer than surrounding air and forced to rise, expand, cool, and yield some of its moisture. It will cool, it will travel, it will cool, and it will yield some of its moisture to distribute. And conventional rainfall is a common in low latitude areas. Low latitude areas in summer days and in the interior part of the continents, and usually come in the form of short heavy showers just after the hottest part of the day. Sometimes it accompanied by thunder and lightning also. See this. Here the warm arises and heat is absorbed by clouds slowly here, and then it goes again. It will be water droplets get colder and form raindrops. Here you can observe this. Warm is raises heat. Heat is absorbed by the clouds, and somewhere in the droplets will fall in two types. When it is a warm droplets, it will here it will flow, and the cold droplets, the rain will come. It drizzle and rain. There is a little difference between that. And this warm water slowly, the heat transfers the atmosphere, and it will go deep space. And if it is see, generally what happens when the warm winds are there, then what happens, the air will become light. When the atmosphere is hot, then what happens, air become light and it goes up. When it is a cold, then it descends the surface. See here, it descends the surface. When the hot air, then what happens, it goes up and it spreads. It transferred to the deep space and it transferred to the atmosphere, and slowly it comes here, and cold droplets will fall. So water droplets gets colder and form raindrops. The heat is transferred in the atmosphere and deep space, and it may come in the drizzling or it may come in the rain. So here only one thing we have to, the end of the day, if generally usually come in the form of short days, short heavy showers, the short time heavy showers just after the hottest part of the day. If it is morning, it was hot till 3 o'clock, it was very hot, and immediately this taken place, and it will be in the afternoon, evening time, it will be the sometimes accompanied by thundering and lightning. With the thunders and lights, this rainfall will come. Sometimes it drizzles and sometimes it rains heavily. So conventional is generally where it happens in the low latitudes on the sunny days. Summer days it comes. Okay, interior part of the continent. So generally the conventional rainfall happens only interior part, not in the sea coastal part and all. Okay. So next we will talk about the orographic rainfall. See the orographic rainfall. See the orographic rainfall. Orographic rainfall also sometimes is called orogenic rainfall. We can call it as a orogenic rainfall, and we get this term from the Greek word again. I told no, every time most of the words comes from the Greek word oros, meaning mountain. It is mountain. And meaning a mountain, this occurs when moist wind is forced to rise over a mountain. See here, the prevailing winds evaporation takes place, and it in the one side, leeward side of the mountain. That means one side of the mountain only it happens. The clouds formed, isn't it? And thus the windward sides of many mountain ranges receive heavy rainfall, the receives heavy precipitation, whereas leeward side along the which the air moves down, less rainfall will be there here. So here less rainfall, see here less rainfall and heavy, that means leeward side, one side of the mountain only heavy rainfall will receives heavy rainfall, and one side of the mountain it will be less rainfall. Such a situation occurs widely in western coast of India, western coast of India, western coast of India, that means Arabian Sea, near the Arabian Sea and western coast of India. And the moist air from the Arabian Sea forced the western Ghats to rise up and resulting cooling and rainfall. On the other side, the western Ghats, the descending wind is devoid of moisture and hence does not give the rain in the central part of Deccan Plateau. That's why it will not give the central part of the Deccan Plateau. Hence this region is dry and known as rain shadow region. So whatever the rain shadow regions are there, leeward side of the mountains, that will be rainfall will be less. That's why in the Deccan Plateau, the central part of the Deccan Plateau, this region is dry and as known as rain shadow region, because it's one side it is not getting moisture, the evaporation is not taking place here. So such time what happens, in this place it will be dried. Okay children, this is about the orographic rainfall. And the next, the cyclonic rainfall. See the cyclonic rainfall here. This type of rainfall is associated with the passage of cyclonic or depression. Generally in the news and all we'll see what happens. Today's news, there is a depression in Bay of Bengal, isn't it? After the news bulletin there is a weather report. In that weather report, what they say is generally, there is a depression, there is a cyclonic depression in Bay of Bengal. That's why it may occur heavy rains and all. So this type of rainfall is associated with the passage of cyclonic depression and the tropical cyclones and temperate cyclones. See, in this also there are two types: tropical side, tropical cyclones, and temperature zone, temperate cyclones. And the term cyclone is derived also from a Greek word kyklon. See, it's also this cyclonic word also is derived from a Greek word, that is kyclonic. Kyclone. What is meant by kyclone? Kyclone means revolving. Here you can see the water is revolving in the sea, isn't it? And this revolving, how it will be? Tropical cyclones are warm core vertex circulation of tropical origin with a small diameter. That means in the lesser place only some hundreds of kilometers, there is a tropical cyclone in the sea, often an approximately circular shape. It looks like a circular shape, how it is. Circular shape, minimum surface pressure less than 900 MBs with sustained maximum winds at least 33 meters per second. So winds, how it prevails, for 33 seconds, at least 33 meters per second it goes. And they are developed in the warm sea surface. Generally warm sea surfaces in temperature is in the warm sea. Warm seas means wherever the warm currents are there, in that 26 degrees to 27 degrees centigrade, and move towards the land. And the winds are lifted by the movement of the cyclone. When the winds are more prevailing, then what happens? The lifted air gives heavy rainfall. So whatever this movement of cyclone revolving, what happens? Generally there more winds will be occurs. When the uplifted air gives heavy rainfall. So when the uplift of air will give heavy rainfall. So temperate cyclones occur when the cold, dry, denser masses converge with warm, wet, lighter air masses. So sometimes what happens, temperate cyclones occur when the cold, where it happens in the cold, dry, denser areas converge with warm, wet, lighter air masses. So when it is mixing with cold, dry, denser areas with warm, wet, lighter air masses. You all know, when the heat in the atmosphere, whatever the wind is there, that will be goes up because it becomes lighter. When it is a cold warms, then what happens? That will be it will be denser and thick, and it will stagnate in the earth surface only. It will not be lighter. So that is the difference. These are because of the two things. It may the air and results rainfall. Cold air, denser cold air, and warmer cold. For both the reasons, the rainfall occurs. Okay. Here cyclonic rainfall is. Two types of cyclonic rainfalls are there. One is tropical cyclone and temperate cyclone, and it's derived from a Greek word that is kyklon. Kyklon means revolving, and after that these are all with the lifted, with the move towards the winds, and these are 26 degrees to 27 degrees. Wherever the sea water temperatures are 26 degrees to 27 degrees, that winds are lifted up by the movement of cyclones. Okay, there are two types, temperate cyclone and tropical cyclone, children. I think you all understood this. So today by this we can end of the topic, and if you have any doubts you can ask in the Zoom class. Okay children, thank you.